From the Sony Picture Studios, this is the Jeopardy $100,000 Tournament of Champions. Now entering the studio are today's first group of semi-finalists. A freelancer writer from Minnesota, Real Jake the Snake YT, or in this case, Sky now.
I'm not Real
A
Jake.
student from Ahoy, Ohio, Jacktually.
Man, where's Ahoy?
And a student from Michigan, Jaddy D424. And now, revived from the dead, here's the host of Jeopardy, Johnny Zillion.
Thank you, Jamal, and thank you to everyone out there watching from live or watching from YouTube. I'm your man, Johnny Zillion, and welcome to the first semifinal match of the JAPPA $100,000 Tournament of Champions. Now, we've got three of some of the best minds so far within our JAPPA tournament. Jaddy, one of our, I think, the number 2 leading money winner there. Jacktually, big money winner. And, of course, Sky, winner of our play-in tournament game thingamajig. Wasn't even a tournament, it was just a play-in one game. You know, congratulations on that. Just came back from the dead about 5 hours ago. Feels good to get the limbs stretching out of the coffin, get everything stretched out. But, of course, it's enough about me. It's all about the game here, and one of you is going to have the chance to play for $100,000. We're going to find out who as we first start out with our Jeopardy round. Let's load up all them board numbers and all that. 100 to 500 is what we got, and the categories are as follows. Works of Poe. Mobile games. It's magic. Magic will be in the front of all those answers. Online acronyms. C in geography. Everybody else will start with C. And finally, it's a disaster. All right, Jaddy, you are our top champion at this rate. You are the highest seed. So that means you get to start this off.
First off, I just want to say I hope Death treated you well. And second off, let's go C in geography for 200.
It's giving me plenty of rest. A figure on a map used to display the 4 cardinal directions, north, south, east, and west, and their immediate points. Sky.
What's a compass? Oh, wait. Yeah, what's a compass?
More specific?
No.
Anyone else? Looking for a compass rose. Compass rose. All right, we're gonna move back to Jaddy.
Let's go with same category 400.
All right, here it is. Traditionally, this term gets its name for being founded for the common good of its people. Pennsylvania is one of such examples. Jack. Of course, we'll give us an extra time to type it out. And yes, it is a Commonwealth. Take the early lead and select again. And magic 5. And here it is. This series of books is one of the most well-known collections of auto-stereograms. That'd be the Magic Eye. Back over to Jack. All right, magic for 4. Here it is. Melamine foam is the active ingredient in abrasive cleaner sponges, which Mr. Clean brands as this. Sky.
What is a magic eraser?
That's right, you're out of the hole, and you get to select.
Mobile games for 500, please.
And here it is. By 2019, this Battle Royale game from Garena became the most downloaded globally. Jetty.
What's PUBG?
No. Anybody else? That's what you think it'd be PUBG. It's actually Free Fire.
Oh.
Apparently there's a billion people playing it, and I haven't earned it until like last week.
I haven't heard of it until 2 seconds ago.
All right.
Back over to Sky.
Games for 4.
The premise of this 2011 Endless Runner game draws resemblances to Indiana Jones's heist and the start of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Jaddy.
What is Temple Run?
That's it. Not out of the hole yet, but you can get this one now.
C in geography for 5, please.
And here it is. Not to be confused with cartography, the study of maps. It refers to the establishing of a region on a map. Choreography. Believe it or not, choreography. All right, back over to Jaddy.
Same category for 3.
It's the thinnest and outermost layer of the lithosphere, as well as the outermost layer of the Earth. Sky.
It's the crust.
Yep,
I don't know
that's
if I
it.
cut out. Okay,
No,
good.
you're good. You got it.
Online acronyms for 5, please.
QQ. In lowercase, it can be used for tears of joy or tears of sorrow. Yeah, this one's stupid. It's just crying. That's the answer. They're crying. Back over
Really?
to Sky. Yeah, it's that easy.
Wow.
Crying.
Okay. You guys are evil. Same for 4, please.
Bay. Generally used as an acronym to describe one's true love and how they should be treated. How adorable. Before anyone else. Back over to Sky.
Works of Poe for 5.
Let's try this one. This short story details a jester getting the last laugh on his abusive king by chaining him and his cabinet to the ceiling and burning them alive. That'd be Hop Frog. Back over to Sky.
Same for 4.
The Mask of the Red Death details a plague infiltrating a party for the rich held in this Princess Abbey. It's getting awfully quiet in here. Looking for Prospero. Back over to Sky.
All right, one more. Same for 3. Same for 3.
Let's see if we get it this time. The Cask of Amontillado ends with this ironically named character being trapped in the Italian catacombs.
These are tough.
These are tough.
Jack. I'll give it to you. Fortunato will look. We'll take it. Select again. ELI5. It asks the writer to give a more straightforward explanation of a topic, as if explaining to a little kid. Sky.
What's explain like I'm 5?
There you go. Select again.
It's a disaster for 5.
Let's try it here. In 1900, the deadliest hurricane in the United States occurred in this Texas city, with a death toll estimated at 6 to 12,000. Jetty.
What is Galveston?
Galveston is right. You're out the hole.
Let's go online games for 3.
Mobile games, you mean?
Mobile games for 3. I can't read.
Dong Yuen, the creator of this infuriating yet fun side-scroller, shut down the app in 2014 after he felt it had become too addictive. Sky?
What is Flappy Bird?
And that is correct. And we'll take a short break. We'll come back and talk to these three, see how they're doing now between then and there. And we'll see if anybody does anything crazy or stupid. It's all going to happen. Here's a cutscene. I'm not in it. Oh, sad. Hello, camera. We're back with JAPPA. And this time we get to talk with Sky and Jack and Jaddy about how they're doing on life. Now, Sky, you just did a great job. Game Show Direct 25.
Yep.
You did a great job in the play-in tournament. Now you're all the way up here at the semifinals. How you feeling? How's it been going?
Now, I don't mean to brag, but my mom says I'm the best jar at the clinic.
I bet they do all say that.
Now,
Every mom in the world's agreeing with you.
yeah, I mean, I don't know, life's been good. Game Show Direct went really well. I'm surprised you're back because on my shirt it says you're dead after you were killed in a tragic accident in Beijing, China after a steel beam fell from Olympic Tower and struck you on the head, crushing you from the top down, which then made you become one with the concrete. And then after that, your body spontaneously combusted. Then you were shot 27 times in a drive-by. It's honestly pretty good to see you after all that happened. I mean, how did the reconstruction surgery go? I mean, like...
Well, I'll tell you, I'm really good at defying the impossible. A lot of bits and pieces came together, but I kind of come together like a Lego piece. Just put them all together. I come alive.
Checks out.
Well, best of luck to you, Sky. Hopefully, you keep that lead. Now, Jack, welcome back to the show. I haven't heard a lot from you. How's life been going? Because I haven't talked to you in forever. Anything new happening? Anything new, exciting happening in the world of Jack? The youngest person ever. Wow, what a great life you've been having. I can imagine all the juicy details that could have gone into that. Well, Jack, I mean, you're doing pretty good so far, and of course, best of luck. I'm glad to see you back here for the semifinals. And finally, Jaddy, it's been a while since we've seen you. A huge winner, one of the biggest winners we've had in the show's history. Now, currently in last place. But hey, anything could change. How's life been going?
It's been fine. Right now, I'm kind of just trying to find a job so I can actually start making money and saving up for college.
Same. It's terrible. But, anyways, I mean, you've got all that cash you've got saved up, all that virtual cash. Maybe that'll apply to like $5 credit in real money. I can talk to someone about that. I'll convert every $100,000 you get is $1. So you've got about you're getting there, about a few cents away. But anyways, it's all about what we're going to talk to. We're going to talk to Sky now because he's going to continue our game here of Jeopardy. My goodness gracious, what is happening?
Hi.
All right, JAPPA game. All right, Sky, go ahead and select the one.
Disaster for 4.
And here it is. As a result of the 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami, a major nuclear accident occurred at a power plant in this Japanese prefecture. Jaddy.
What is Shiga?
No.
Dang it.
Looking for Fukushima.
Damn it. God damn it. Yeah. I'm not mad.
Well,
What are
back
you
over to
talking
you, Sky.
about? Magic for 3. I'm totally calm.
This fantasy tabletop classic became the first ever collectible trading card game when it was released in 1993. Jack. Magic the Gathering's right. You're up to 1,000. Go ahead and select another one. There are certain MTGs I do not want to go down. TLDR. It refers to a much shorter and brief summary of a long-winded story that nobody has time to read. Sky.
What is too long didn't read?
That's correct. Continue on.
Mobile games for 2.
Finnish game company Rovio made its breakthrough with the release of this game, which spawned multiple installments as well as 2 animated films. Sky.
What is Angry Birds?
That's correct. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say it now. That was a really lucky press. I didn't even see the white pop up on the screen. Works of
Sure.
Poe for 2.
The narrator in The Telltale Heart justifies his murder of an old man by saying he had the this of a vulture. Jaddy.
What is I?
That's correct. You got control.
Magic for 2, please.
I'm heading to Magic for 2. The first name of this LA Laker and Olympic gold medal winning athlete is Irvin. Jaddy.
Who is Magic Johnson?
That's correct.
Finish off geography.
And here it is. It's an artificial water channel built as a conduit for human activity. The Panama and Suez are examples. Jaddy again.
What are canals?
That's right, and you're up to 500.
Let's go disaster 3.
And the answer there. There's the daily double. Well, you've got $500 up. That's the max you can do here. So what are we thinking?
It's not like a bet up to 1,000, depending on because I'm lower. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess at that point, I kind of have to go True Daily because I need to get back in this game. So let's go for it. Full send.
All right, for 1,000 or nothing, let's see what we got. A sequel to USA for Africa's We Are the World was created in response to the 2010 earthquake, which heavily damaged this Caribbean country.
What is Haiti?
And that is correct. You're up to 1,000, tied up a jack. Now we've got
Yeah.
6 clues to choose from.
Disaster for 2.
And here it is. This Southern Californian city experienced its most devastating wildfire this year through the Palisades Fire. Sky.
What is Los Angeles?
That's correct.
Oh.
Go ahead again.
Mobile games for 1.
There we go.
You know,
COVID-19 played a key role in popularizing this space-themed game of Mafia, which encouraged players to suss out imposters. Sky.
what is Among Us?
That's true. Select again.
Acronyms.
ICYMI. It's a quick and succinct debriefing on significant events stated previously. Jack. In case you missed it, is correct. Keep on moving. Finishing off magic now. The park icon of this Walt Disney World theme park is Cinderella's castle length. It should not say length. It's Cinderella's castle. Jack. Why does it say length?
Castle length.
Magic Kingdom is correct. All right, well, you got 2 to choose from. I was like, is that a word? Is
Castle length.
It's got to be a word. Middle Ages.
Magic
Look it up.
Kingdom length.
Don't forget about the ancient town of Herculaneum, which was swallowed up alongside Pompeii by pyroclastic ash from this volcano. Jack. What is Mount Vesuvius is correct, and we're going to finish off with works of Poe for 100. The Raven uses this word 20 times, and it is also the final word of the poem. Chatty.
What is Nevermore?
And that'll finish it off. Now we've got Sky in the lead with 1,800, Jack in second with 1,300, and Jaddy, our number 2 seed at 1,100. But don't worry, you're to start off our second round. That'll be double Jappa coming up after this. Don't go anywhere. Wow, look at him.
That's really. Wow.
We're back with this semifinal match of Jappa. It's our double round, and everything's doubled. I mean, who fucking knew? And we're going to move on with our categories. Let's see what we got this time. Starting off with families, followed by feuds, on to millionaires, then marathons, sharks, and finally lingo. Each answer in the lingo category will be 5 letters. All right, now we're going to start with the person in last, which is Jaddy. You have the advantage. Go ahead and go.
All right. Let's go with feuds for 6.
All right, here we go. 6. Oh my god. In 2008, a mock rivalry over who was responsible for Mike Huckabee's presidential primary success erupted between Stephen Colbert, Jon Stewart, and this late-night host. Jaddy.
Who's David Letterman?
No. Anyone else? That would be Conan O'Brien. Back over to Jaddy.
Man, I got psyched out.
Lingo 1,000.
All right, you also have to spell them correctly, so have fun with that.
Oh, I have to spell the answer.
Of, relating to, or designating a city or town. Say it, then spell it, just like the show. That would be Urban, Urban.
Oh.
Back over to Jetty.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Lingo 8.
There we go. A first or preliminary form of any writing or selection or drawing of persons for military service or a sports team. Or. Jetty.
What is draft? DRAFT.
That is it. All right, go ahead again.
Marathons 1,000.
And the answer there's the daily double.
Ah, crap.
First to 2, you got $1,300. You can easily take first here if you play it wisely.
501.
501. Let's see if it pays off for you.
Wait, why did I do that? It's $1,000 clue. What am I doing?
The 1904 Olympic Marathon, held in this country, is regarded as the worst of its kind for its poor organization, instances of cheating, and a winner who ingested rat poison.
1904. What is the United States? I don't know.
And you are right.
Oh,
Congratulations.
sweet. It was the St.
What?
Louis Olympics. I needed to remember which Olympics was 1904. So,
You're in the lead by $1. Have fun with that. Select again.
sweet. Let's go use 1,000.
All right, fuse for 1,000. The English Civil War, otherwise known by this floral name, was a war between the royal houses of Tudor and York. Jack. War of the Roses is right, up to 2,300, and now you have control. Leagues are changing all the way. Millionaires for 1,000. Despite winning 2.3 million on the million-second quiz, the show bumped his champions' winnings to 2.6 million, the top Jennings total. Jack. No. Anyone else? Sky.
Was Holtzauer?
No.
Oh man.
Chad, you want to give this a shot?
Oh, so much money. Oh, I just lost so much money.
That would be Andrew Kravis. Good old Andrew Kravis. Back over to Jaddy here. Oh no, Jack. Doy. I'm stupid. I'm gonna jump off this podium. All right, go ahead, Jack. Select again. Fuse for 8. In 1982, Great Britain and Argentina fought over this archipelago in a war which spanned 2 months. Jack. Falkland Islands is right. You evaded that answer. Select again. Let's try sharks for 1,000. The Isurus genus of sharks, more commonly known as these, includes some of the fastest shark species. Jaddy.
What are mako sharks?
That's correct. Up to 2,800.
Families 1,000.
This fictional family of six's sitcom details their adventures as a pop music band touring the country in a colorful school bus. Sky.
Oh, why did I buzz? Shit.
Yeah, I have no idea why you did.
What is fucking big time brush? I don't know.
No.
No. They're not even related in that show. What was I thinking?
Jaddy and Jack, no go there. Looking for the Partridge Family.
Yeah,
Back
no.
over to Jaddy.
Dude, I was thinking the Doodle Bops. I had no idea what that was.
I don't know what's going on with me.
Let's go back to lingo for 6 this time.
All right, here we go. A sacred song of or hymn or a poem of similar nature. Be a psalm. Psalm. Back over to Jaddy.
Oh, yeah, I haven't read the Bible enough. Marathons for 8, please.
Oh, it's time. From 1979 to 1980, this well-known fraudster earned heavy press coverage for cheating in both the New York City and Boston marathons. Sky.
Is Ruiz?
Yeah, I'll
Or
take
how
that,
do you- how do you
Ruiz.
pronounce it? I forgot how to pronounce that. We'd be real. Millionaires for 8.
Her $1 million win on Celebrity Wheel of Fortune tops her other celebrity win on Nick Arcade, when she was explaining it all as Carissa.
Oh, I don't know who this is.
Melissa Joan Hart. Back over to Sky.
Families for 8.
And here
Families
we
for 8. I don't.
go. Families
Oh.
for 8. This Russian royal family was gunned down after abdication during the February Revolution. Jack.
Oh.
Romanovs are right. Go ahead and select again. Sharks for 8. Similar to a megamouth, this filter feeder keeps its mouth open, straining plankton from the water as it swims. Jaddy.
What is a whale shark?
No. Anyone else? Sky.
What is a basking shark?
That is a basking shark. Go ahead and take that money and select again for us.
Millionaires for 6.
This Jeopardy champion made his place among the greats with his 38-game win streak and his 2025 Invitational Tournament win. What a shame. Looking for Matt Amodio. Back over to Sky.
Families for 6.
With a net worth of over $430 billion, this family is known for being the owners of Walmart and Sam's Club. Sky.
Who are the Waltons?
Those are the Waltons. Yep, the 2000 trailing Scott.
Marathons. Oh, sorry. Sorry
Yeah,
for
you're
cutting
trailing
off.
Daddy for a dollar. You're all right. It's all good, buddy. You're all good.
Marathons for 6.
It's all good. We're all friends. You can thank You can thank Michelle Braille for popularizing the modern marathon in this year's Olympic Games. And that one would be it's 1896 Summer Olympic Games. Back over to Sky.
No. Sharks for 6. Please. Are you kidding?
Various archaeological findings of this extinct shark's teeth prove that it was the biggest fish to have ever lived. Jack. Megalodon is right. Go ahead and select another one. And then go for 4. Sharp or severe in effect, or an angle less than 90 degrees. Sky.
What is ACUTE acute?
There you go. And select again for us.
Millionaires for 4.
He's Jeopardy's GOAT, winning over $2 million in 72 games, the Ultimate Tournament of Champions, and the GOAT Tournament. Jack. Jennings is right. Go ahead and select again. Sharks for 4, and here it is. This shark, named for its large size and colorless underside, is the same type of shark seen in the Jaws movie franchise. Jack. Great White is right. Now up to 4,300. Families for 4, and the answer there is the Daily Double. Well, you've got a lot of money to play with. $4,300. You can take the lead by a lot, or you can just play it safe. What are we feeling? $501 just to secure the lead. Let's see if you can. Another 501. TV viewers were keeping up with this family on the E! Channel before the reality show moved to Hulu in 2021. The Kardashians are right. You've secured the lead. 4801 by a dollar. You've got that lead secured. But let's see what else you can add on to it if you can. Select again first, please. Then go for 2. A typical food in Japanese cuisine. It is made with rice, rice vinegar, raw fish, vegetables, and wrapped in seaweed. Jack. Sushi. And luckily you're typing it out, so you already spelled it out, but good job. He'll give it to you, obviously, because you're right. And that'll finish up lingo. You got other choices to choose from. All right, Fuse for 4. Valve's Team Fortress 2 features a never-ending battle of cartoony violence and over-the-top weaponry between these two team colors. Jaddy.
What are red and blue?
Correct.
Okay. Marathon's 4.
In 490 BC, Pheidippides ran 25 miles from the Battle of Marathon to this city to announce the Greeks' victory. Jaddy.
What is Athens?
Yes, it is.
Let's finish sharks.
This shark's unusual head shape is a great tool for it to see up to 360 degrees vertically. Jack. Hammerhead is correct. 4 to choose from. Where are we going? Millionaires for 2. His legendary run on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire ends with him calling his dad to let him know he's for sure won the grand prize. Jack again. Carpenter's right. 3 to choose from now. In 2024, Netflix live-streamed an anticipated match between Jake Paul and this former heavyweight boxing champion. Sky.
Who's Mike Tyson?
Yep, you got 2 to choose from.
Families?
This prehistoric family proved to be a 60s hit when their show became the first animated series with a primetime TV slot. Jack. Flintstones are right and finish it off. Marathons for 2. This marathon has been run since 1897 and has become the U.S.'s longest running marathon. Jaddy?
What is the Boston Marathon?
And that'll finish up round 2. Sky, 2600. Jaddy, 3001. Jack, 5601. Now, a lot's been going down. A lot's been cooking. And, while you guys are here, I might as well give you semifinalists some consolation prizes. What are they going to go home with?
Well, Johnny, our semifinalists, should they not win in the final Jeopardy, will receive the following: $1,000 in spending money, their own personal Jeopardy board game, some high-knowledge e-readers, a $5,000 gift card for IKEA,
Jesus.
in case they need any furniture, a gift basket filled with soaps, perfume, deodorant, and all that you need to look fresh and feel fresh.
Take a
Back to
shower.
you.
If these people didn't have enough money, I guess they do now. Well, it's down to the final Jeopardy category. Let's see if anybody's going to pull through with this on the line. Coins. All right, go ahead and put in your wagers. It all comes down to this. One of you is going to the final. Two of you are not. We'll find out after this. One hell of a game so far, and all comes down to this to see who's going to go into our final. This category for the final Jeopardy is coins, and this is your clue. A commemorative $50 coin minted by the U.S. to celebrate its sesquicentennial depicts Washington's head next to this man who was president at the time. You have 30 seconds. Good luck. All right, Sky, we're going to begin with you. You had $2,600 at the start of this.
Yep.
And what are you going to finish the semifinals on? Looking for Calvin Coolidge, and that is the man we're looking for. Let's see how much you
Oh.
wagered here. The whole thing, you're up to $5,200. Could be in the running. We'll see. Jaddy, 3,001 to start this one. Let's see what you came up with. You said, who is
I couldn't
Lincoln?
I couldn't figure out how
Unfortunately.
many years were in Centennial in my head, so I just threw that out.
Well, unfortunately, that is going to cost you how much? Everything but $1. I'll put you down to $1 there. And now, Jack, it all comes down to you. You'd have to make a smart bet, and you'd have to get this right to secure it. Jack, let's see if you're moving on to the finals. 5601 to start this one. You said, who is Kennedy? Okay, well, let's see. It's all down to the wager. Let's see what you did. 402. And that puts you down to $51.99. Sky, you win a $1. You're the finalist.
Oh my god.
Unbelievable. Can you believe that, ladies and gentlemen? Wow. Sky, you've pulled it off once again. You're moving on to our finals for a chance at $100,000.
Asher's right. There's an S. There's an upset.
There's an S, and there's also an upset. Congratulations, Sky.
Sorry. I said it wrong.
Doesn't matter. I've said plenty of things wrong tonight. It's all good, and it's all good because you're moving to the finals. Anything's possible, and of course, congratulations to Jaddy and Jack. You guys have been great. I mean, what an amazing game. I mean, lots of ups and downs, twists and turns, and hopefully we're going to see more coming with our 2 other semifinal matches, and of course, our big final match. Someone's going to win $100,000. Stay tuned, everybody. We'll be back with more JAPPA next week. And hopefully Mikey Duff stuff will be back next week. I mean, the group's already still locked. I'm still waiting for Roblox to call me. Call me Roblox. Call me Roblox. Call me Roblox. Call me Roblox. I'm on the phone. I will call the president to aim missiles at you.